Hey guys, what's up? Long time no see. I was gonna make a vlog today and take you along with my day like I usually do, go to the gym, show you what I'm eating, but it's a rest day and I eat the same shit, so I thought I would spare you and just kind of get to the point. Let me just dive in. So update number one, if you've watched my past videos or followed me for any length of time, you'll know that I'm currently suffering from an injury, but that I've basically been suffering from a knee injury my entire life. So first surgery I had was in 8th grade. I tore my meniscus playing basketball. I tore it again playing basketball. And then I tore it again not too long after phalloplasty, had another surgery, and then my most recent knee surgery was a couple years ago. I had what's called an HTO, high tibial osteotomy. I won't go into the details on that one because I've talked about it before and it'll make this video entirely too long. So you can either look back on my other videos, or you can use the Google machine and just type in HTO and you should get what you're looking for. Now, my current knee injury is that I have partially torn my patella tendon. I think the last time I updated on my knee, I was saying that I was getting an MRI and then I would update you with the results. Well, I had my MRI and the results, they showed a partially torn patella tendon. So it could be worse. It could have been a complete rupture, which I would have already known if it was ruptured because that's pretty intense. But fortunately it is partially torn, which could lead to a rupture, and we don't want that. The downside about having it be partially torn is that treatment options are still, one is surgery, and then two, the second treatment option that is kind of new, a little bit experimental, but possibly worth it, something called PRP injections. So it's plasma-rich platelets. So they take your own blood and then they put it in one of those they put it in one of those spinny things. I'm super scientific. And then, so your plasma rises to the top, and they take your plasma, and then they inject it into the affected area, which for me is my patella tendon. They don't just inject it once either. It's like the purpose of the injection is for my doctor to agitate it to promote healing. So generally, it's not going to be very fun. But if it works, worth it. Downside is because it is still kind of new and experimental, without a lot of literature or research behind it. There is some, but not a lot. My insurance denied coverage for the injection. So right now, I'm just in a waiting game as my doctor battles it out with my insurance. And right now, he has just started the appeal process because they have denied it. I think this, basically it goes first denial, then you do a peer-to-peer review. So he already did that with my insurance. They still denied it. Now he's doing an appeal. I think this is my last ditch effort. So I'm really just hoping that they'll cover it at this point so I can get my injections and be on my road to recovery. I think the waiting game has been the most frustrating part of this all because I feel like I'm on a timeline, right? I have a goal of competing next spring, 2023. But because of this delay, I'm officially gonna stay within men's physique. So the last time I competed in men's physique and I was wearing those board shorts. Also because, I've had so many knee injuries, my legs are still lagging. So I was trying to build them up enough to compete in classic physique this time because I really like the challenge of the posing and you show off your legs. You wear not a complete man thong, but it's much shorter. It's pretty close to the bodybuilding type things, but they're still shorts that show off your legs. But yeah, so I'm having to stick to staying in men's physique because of the setback, but at least I do still have that as an option, and I'm still excited to be working towards the next time I step on stage. And I feel like it's been both so long since I've stepped on stage, but also not very long. It's a weird feeling because I feel like bodybuilding years just go so incredibly fast. So although it's basically a whole year until I plan to compete again, 20 of those weeks out of the year are prepping for that show. So I don't necessarily actually have that much time, and all of this time from now to when I start prepping that show is going to be really, really, really vital and important that I am just 100% on task and eating the food that I need to eat to grow, because I'm still really needing to put on more mass. And that sounds weird if you're not familiar with bodybuilding. Like, that is their biggest priority, which was very apparent when I competed last, right? So I just don't have any time to waste, and I am just really needing to buckle down, focus, and get ready to step on stage again, which makes me really happy. And then hopefully these injections will work, because if they don't, unfortunately, that does mean another surgery. But if I can avoid it, cool. The downside also of these injections is that they do cost me money. So it's like, even with insurance coverage, it's gonna be a price to pay, and it will suck if it doesn't work. So I'm trying to prioritize my emotional currency over just like actual currency. There are two, and when I prioritize the emotional currency, the injections, they are in favor of that, because I won't have to like be wearing a brace and be on crutches and just let my leg completely go to nothingness. And surgery has its risks, so if I can avoid that, worth it. So send me some good vibes for insurance, and that these PRP injections even work. And I think the biggest thing that I'm nervous about is that they won't work, because they are still a bit experimental, and yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into the success of them or not. There will also be physical therapy involved, so I'll be doing that during my 6-week recovery period from the injections. And then hopefully after 6 weeks I'll know, according to my symptoms, if the injections were successful or not. So that's where I am now, just the waiting game. And announcement number 2, this is one that, so I'm officially no longer single. I am in a relationship, and someone told me the other day that they just it was almost weird for me to be in a relationship. They just saw me as like single Cody, right? Like, that's just me, single Cody. And first I was like, ouch. But it's true. And to be real, like, ever since I've been married, it's been really, really hard to commit, because I still get this sense of like anxiety, and my brain just goes into those moments where I was really unhappy and married and stuck in Germany, and yeah, it's not the same at all. So of course I had some things to work through in order to like even get to where I am now, commitment wise, but I don't feel those anxieties that pop up. So that's new, and that's nice. I'm actually very happy. So who is it? Who's this person? Well, I feel like a lot of you probably already know who she is. But I'm gonna let you guess. I'm gonna leave you hanging, and then I will reveal it hopefully in the next video. But feel free to guess. I'll give you a hint. She has been on this channel before previously, so if you want to leave any of your guesses down below, feel free to do so. But that's my update for right now. I will just, try not to keep rambling. This is actually a longer video than I was hoping for, to just announce these 2 little things. But in a nutshell, I am still competing. I am still here. I am still alive. I'm just in a little bit of a purgatory of waiting when it comes to my knee injury. But as far as YouTube videos go, I will also say that there was an outside factor, or is, that the last probably like 4 videos I've made have been the most frustrating videos, because my computer is doing this thing where it keeps crashing. So that's also been a reason that I haven't really been putting up as much content, because it takes me like hours to edit a video that should not take me hours because of the crashing and all the technical difficulties. But as of today, I solved that problem by purchasing a new computer that will be perfect for video editing. It won't be here for another month, but yeah, just a little outside factor that has been contributing to the lack of videos. It's not just this like feeling of laziness and resistance, although those are there, but it's like times 10 when your video editing or whatever just is not going the way that it should be. And yeah, I've had plenty of times where I've just wanted to like throw my computer out the window. So about to fix that problem and hopefully get more videos rolling out. But I will wrap this video up here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your guesses down below if you want to. Peace out. I'll see you next time.